FanDuel is the exclusive wagering partner of the CLNS Media Network. Right now, new customers get $150 in bonus bets with any winning $5 moneyline bet. FanDuel, official partner of the NFL.
Hey, Bobby Manning here. Welcome to a news edition of the Garden Report. Some relatively minor news here today, but interesting in tandem with the Celtics releasing their third two-way player a few days ago. Nathan Knight, no longer one of the Celtics two-way players after they signed him. 10 training camp after the Knicks released him. Jay Scrubb, who the Celtics initially had in that spot, tore his ACL in camp. So wanted to fill that spot, wanted to see what they had in him, and he got a handful of games in Maine. Strong showing as a rebounder. I was just up there on Thursday. He played a good one. Another win on Sunday against Toronto. And he had been on a rebounding tear playing the five for that group. But they look to another position here pretty quickly on Wednesday and sign Drew Peterson, rookie forward out of USC and Rice initially. Had a 5-year college career. You're seeing that more and more often now since COVID and NIL. And so he comes in at a relatively older age, I believe 24 here, 6'9", about 200 pounds. And he's had a great all-around season in Miami with their G League affiliate, Sioux Falls. They've developed a bunch of players there. It's interesting. There's been some back and forth between these two teams now when you consider Max Strus starting in Boston, heading over to Miami later. Sam Hauser, which I don't think a lot of people knew, initially got interest from Miami before signing with Boston, undrafted. Champagny went from Boston to Miami, and now Drew Peterson ending up in Boston after developing to start this year with the Heat organization. Not a two-way player for them, so all these G League guys are free to sign deals like this. And you wonder how much potential they see for him at the NBA level. Obviously, Nathan Knight wasn't a guy who was going to be able to impact that 5 position at the NBA level as it stood with Cornet and Queta and all these other guys in front of him. Maybe that presence of Queta made him a little bit more expendable, as it looks like Queta's going to be an NBA level guy for this team here. We talked to him the other day. You can check that out on CLNS Media. After his latest appearance in Maine, he got another run up there as he continues to work back on this foot injury, but he's also got some run in Boston too. Peterson, I have to imagine he's going to head right to Maine, start working with them, get integrated with that team that's off to a pretty good start now. Jordan Walsh, J.D. Davison on fire, just had one of the best months of anybody in the G League. And now we'll see if Knight sticks on. I'd have to imagine not, as he looks for another more full-time opportunity here, but he could if he decides to, especially with the G League showcase next week. Celtics move fast here. Thought they might look at a bunch of different options in that showcase in Orlando next week, where agents, personnel are all going to be on hand watching these guys, potentially signing guys to two-way contracts, open roster spots, who knows. But Celtics now, once again, have 3 two-way slots filled. Drew Peterson, J.D. Davison, and Neemias Queta as the full NBA roster still sits with 14. So we'll see how this roster continues to develop throughout the year. We'll see if Peterson breaks through. Off to a strong start, 50, 40, almost 90 in 13 Sioux Falls appearances out there. Decent rebounding numbers, 5 rebounds, 4 assists too. So they got an interesting guy here that can do a couple different things. So we'll see how much that projects to the NBA level. We're brought to you by FanDuel. FanDuel.com/Boston gets you $150 in bonus bets when you win a $5 winning money line. Right now, all you got to do is pick a winning team. You're going to get $150 in bonus bets. Non-withdrawable. Last 7 days, 21 plus present in mass, of course. Hope is here. First online real money wager only, and they do expire 7 days after receipt. The bonus bets. Gambling helpline, ma.org, 800-327-5050 for support. HelloFresh still offering free breakfast for life when you sign up over there. Laid out instructions, prepackaged ingredients, customizable to your diet, to your door when you want it. HelloFresh is great. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Go get free breakfast for life in any box of HelloFresh that comes to your door for as long as you use it. Just use the code CLNSFree, HelloFresh.com/CLNSFree. SeatGeek right now, offering $20 off your first order, concerts coming up, games, anything else you want to go to. SeatGeek has it, and they got ratings for how good of a deal you're getting, and you're going to get $20 off on top of it. When you make your first order, just use the code DreamersPro. That's $20 off your first purchase with code DreamersPro. I'm Barry Manning. This has been a news edition of the Garden Report. Celtics signed Drew Peterson. We're back tomorrow for Celtics Cavs. See you then.